How often do you think about your first love? 2 or 3 times a week, but it has only been 43 years. Every once in a while. I'm 37 now, was 18 when I dated her. I don't still have feelings for her, but she has a soft spot in my heart. She's married now with 2 kids and seems happy, so I'm very happy for her. Every day cause I married her. Oh man, my first love pops up every now and then like an old meme that just won't die, you know what I mean. I have recurring dreams about that person. Do you ever have a dream about them, then suddenly the next day you can't stop fucking thinking about them? Reminiscing? That shit is the worst. Occasionally, but it was about 60 years ago. Way too often. He watches my IG stories sometimes, but I can't bear to follow him. It's been nearly 20 years and no one has ever compared. Not sure how often, but I do time to time even after 7 years. First love hits different, right? It's like a weird combo of nostalgia and cringe. Some days I think about it a lot, but sometimes not, just moving on. More the older I get, and it's weird. Depends. Sometimes I forget about him for years. Then something reminds me of him, and he's all I can think about for a few weeks, then he's gone again. It's been 20 years this summer. I used to miss her so desperately. I think about her less and less over time, but still wish that we could have been a couple forever. Vanessa. It pops up every now and then, especially when I hear our song. The frequency is practically daily with me, although the breakage was 4 months ago, but every day. I think about my first love every time I see a bad haircut. Seriously, we were young and convinced that feathered bangs were the way to go. It's like a time capsule of awkwardness. I'll never forget the cringe, but I can't help but laugh. At this point, it's less about romance and more about the hairstyles we survived. Even though nothing worked out between us, every day I think of her for past 10 years. Often, but it's brief. That's in the past now. No point reflecting on what could have been, or you'll miss out on what can be still. Far too often for my liking. Fuck em.